Hello, my loves. I am Brittany Ann Smith, and I am so happy that you are with me today. I want to welcome you. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you to the Brittany Smith podcast. And if you are not new here, welcome back, girl. Welcome back. Thank you guys for tuning in. It has been quite the journey over the last couple of weeks. If you've been listening to the show, you know we celebrated 100 episodes. And so you got to hear a little bit about what happened at the soiree. We had a centennial soiree. And then, life began to life. So with the last episode, I started to tell you guys about how having a 9 to 5 now as an entrepreneur in spirit and in my heart has been quite the adjustment. And all that means is I have got to pivot and do some things differently in my business while I am working at this 9 to 5 job, which I am grateful for. All right. So today we're going to talk about the topic of, or here I am to encourage you to stop fussing and get focused. Yes, with all that sass. Yes, with all that attitude. Yes, with the finger and the head movement. Okay. Stop fussing and get focused. I literally spoke to someone today who, the last time we got connected, she had just released a book. She was a personal trainer. She was doing things in her business. She was all over social media, had her social media graphics flowing. She was doing the dang on thing. Today, when I saw her, she was like, you know what? I've been stuck. I've been stuck. I have this job that is really time consuming. I have been doing so many different things and my business has fallen by the wayside. I need you. And for those of you who don't know who I am in that way, I am the pusher. I am the kick in the pants that you need to go ahead and get it done. I am the encourager. I'm a cheerleader. I am a cheerleader by nature. Right. And so she was saying just how she needs that accountability. She needs that push. She needs somebody checking on her like, yo, where is your video? Where is your next book? All the things. Right. So I want to talk to you because my response to her was, yes, it's a new season. Yes, things are wild and crazy. But yes, you still have to do what you have to do, right? And you just have to determine what it's going to look like in this season. So, for example, with my own story, my own situation, I used to be full time in my business. So I had lots of time to do lots of different things for and in my business. Well, now that I have a 9 to 5, my days look a lot different and my time is a lot less flexible. I'll put it that way. And so I know that I have to now pivot in my business model, how I approach my business, how I serve my clients, so that the business doesn't fall by the wayside while I am helping to provide for my family. So the key word that I gave her, you guys, was girl, you need to focus. Don't give me all of this about how it's too hard and it's too much. No, it's not. Because the people, the people still need what you have. And in the essence of not burning yourself out, you have got to pivot so that you can push forward and push through. Pivot so you can push. Okay, pivot so you can push. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Let's jump in. You guys know, I love me a good acronym. So today we're going to do an acronym on the word focused. Focused. Number one, F, is have a faith-centered approach. Start with your foundation, sister. Okay. Root your business in your faith and let your beliefs guide your decisions. When you align your work with your spiritual values, you'll find clarity and purpose like never before. Ask me how I know. One of the things that I oftentimes hear people say is that God is the CEO of my business, and it sounds good, but is he really? If you're a believer like me, a believer in Jesus, like God needs to be all up in your business. He's the one that gave you the business. He's the one that gave you the idea. He's the one that put that passion on the inside of you. So why would he not be the one to give you the strategy to make it successful? Right. And so I pray about my business. I pray about and for my clients. I pray about different contracts and different situations that may arise that I'm not quite sure what to do. So, in order for us to focus for real in our businesses, we have to take a faith centered approach. Like, if you are a person of faith, there's no way that you can operate your business apart from your faith. It's not two separate things. Now, you may not be someone who, or your business model or business may not be one where you are serving the people of your faith specifically. So for example, I'm a Christian. It doesn't mean that I only work with Christians, right? Some people do. I'm a Christian based business and I serve Christian female entrepreneurs. That's fine. But if not, it doesn't mean that you have to put your faith in the forefront of your business, but you certainly lean on your faith as the bedrock and foundation of your business so that you can stay grounded, so that you can get clarity and understanding as you pursue your purpose, whatever that might be. So that's number one. Take a faith centered approach. If you don't already pray about and for your business, you need to start doing that because God has all the dope ideas. Word is bond. All right. Number one, take a faith centered approach. Number two, own your niche or your niche, however you pronounce it, own it. Okay. You cannot serve everyone. You are not made to serve everyone. Some people like Walmart, some people like Target. Both are wildly successful. So it is for you and your business in the industry that you serve in. You have to own your niche. Embrace your unique gifts and talents. Define your niche and shine in it. Just like how Jesus had a clear mission, know who you're serving and make your mark in that space. Again, more sass. Okay, because what we do is we will compare ourselves with the woman next to us. We'll compare ourselves with the next coach, the next author, the next mother, the next wife. We'll compare ourselves and allow that to keep us paralyzed in not showing up as fully and as brilliantly as we possibly could. Time out for that, sis. Okay, there's only one you. And so, in order for you to be successful, you one have to be you, and two have to own what you bring to the space. I brings the energy, I brings the passion, and I brings the ideas. Yes, I'm intending to put an S on brings. I brings the creative ideas and strategies that are going to catapult you into the next level. Nobody can brainstorm like Brittany Ann Smith. Nobody designs like Brittany Ann Smith. Nobody gives strategy like Brittany Ann Smith. Nobody gives you energy like Brittany Ann Smith. Okay? So you have to own your niche. Know who your people are, right? It's not enough just to say, I serve women. Okay, what kind of women? I serve women in business. Okay, what kind of women in business? What kind of businesses do you serve? Do you serve women who are just starting out in business or women who are seasoned in business? I serve service based female entrepreneurs in the digital creation space. Sounds like clarity to me. Okay. You want to get as specific as possible so that when you're promoting on social, when you're doing your videos and you're talking to your people, they can self identify and say, hey, that's me. I need what you have. Okay. Own your niche. Number three, C, consistency in action. Y'all, this is the challenging one for me. Consistency is hard, but it is the most necessary thing for your success as an entrepreneur. You must be consistent. You must show up consistently. Consistency is key, honey boo boo child. Okay. Much like your daily devotion, show up for your business with dedication. Consistent effort over time leads to growth and blessings that you can't even imagine, right? Consistent action over time, consistent effort over time, consistently showing up over time is what is going to make your success sustainable. Consistency leads to sustainability. Sustainability leads to wealth in your business. Okay. So that is number three, C, consistency in action. Number four, unleash your creativity. Again, nobody can do what you do the way that you do it. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody is creative in your own way. Okay. There are people out there that say, oh, well, I'm not creative. I can't think of things. Yes, you can. You have to do what is best for you. Just as we are all made differently, all made uniquely, you have to tap in to your creativity and innovation and stand out. Think outside the box, experiment, and a part of focus is defeating the fear of failure. A part of focus is defeating the fear of failure. A part of focus is defeating the fear of failure. It is hard to have focus when you're afraid to fail. I know I'm talking to somebody right now. It's hard to have focus when you're afraid to fail. You cannot fail at being yourself. The only way to fail at being yourself really is to not be yourself. Okay. So I want you to unleash your creativity. Number 5 is strategic planning. Listen, we all need a roadmap. And so we, as the entrepreneur, we as the mother, we as the wife, we as the service provider, we create roadmaps for the people that we serve, right? And so just like you create roadmaps for the people you serve, you ought to create a roadmap for your business. You ought to create a roadmap for the courses that you're creating. You ought to create a roadmap for your content creation. Have a plan. And then once the plan is created, work the plan. Okay, y'all gonna be like, well, duh. No, listen, come on. If you are a multi passionate, multi hat wearing woman like I am, you get ideas every day. And when life gets hard, when things get challenging, when things get frustrating, I will be quick to pull out another idea and hop onto the next thing because it feels like a fresh start. It feels like something I have control over. It feels like fun. It feels shiny. It feels new, but it feels out of focus. Pull yourself together and work the plan. All right. And then number 6 is E, elevate your network. You were not created to do this thing alone. That is in your business, specifically with like employees and a team and a staff, and also with your network. There are people out there like me who see you. Okay. Even if I've never met you, I see you. You are working your business. You have an amazing product. You offer amazing services, but you feel all alone. So surround yourself with a supportive tribe. You might be in a place where the people around you, nobody is an entrepreneur and nobody gets the hustle, nobody gets the struggle. Now, they will try to tell you what to do with your time and what to do with your energy and what you need to do and what you don't need to do and what you need to say yes to and what you need to say no to. They're going to try it, but they don't understand. So you need to elevate your network, connect with other entrepreneurs, seek out mentorship and collaboration, and you will grow stronger and uplift one another. There's a saying that the people at the top do not compete, but they collaborate. Are you competing or are you collaborating? Hmm. Okay. And then lastly, D is dive into learning. You've got to keep your hunger for knowledge burning. You have to stay on top of being up to date on the things that are happening in your field and in your industry so that you can stay relevant. Like, I can't be a brand strategist, a world renowned brand strategist, and still operating off of strategies and tactics and things from 1997 when I was almost 10 years old, right? I have to stay on top of what's trending in the branding industry, right? I have to stay on top of the different methods that people are coming out with and coming out with my own methods so that I can establish myself as a thought leader. You have to dive into learning and stay an avid learner. Okay. Leaders are readers, leaders are learners, right? So, in these different ways, you can continue to focus. Which one of these is easiest for you? Which one of these is most challenging for you? I want to know. Drop it in the comments wherever you're watching from. Leave a review wherever you're listening from. Email me at brittnysmithpodcast@gmail.com. I want to know which one of these works best for you and which one you're going to be committed to working on from now to the end of the year. You have got to get focused. One of the things I literally just did before recording this episode to get focused is I looked at all the different applications I'm using in my business, all the different subscriptions I'm using in my business. And I'm like, girl, get yourself together. You have 19 different applications. can you find one application that you can do most of these things on, right? And so I'm getting ready to explore a new platform that I can get rid of all these other subscriptions for just one fee a month because I need to get focused. I'm trying to log into a bunch of different things and integrate a bunch of different programs, and it's too much. Okay. So I want to encourage you to get focused. All right. Listen, keep on listening. Stay tuned for next week's episode. We are kicking off the Daily Pep Talk. It is a private podcast helping women of faith get their lives together. All right. So I want to see you guys listening and watching wherever you're listening and watching from. I thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to the Brittany Smith podcast. Bye.